If you are struggling with getting Unreal, here are 5 things you need to know. So let's start off with number 1. That is your drop spot. You want to have a solid drop spot and actually get a good drop for that spot. So you get the weapons first and you can win it off spawn. So here are some recommendations. If you want to land more aggressive, get kills off spawn. Foxy Floodgate is really good. Good mats, they're good loot. Seaport City also really good. Masked Meadows as well. If you know this house right here, you can try this house. So really good spots if you want to land more aggressive. If you want to land more passive, you can try little islands like here, for example, on the side. Up here there's some small spots as well you can try out. And so you get the best drop for that spot. Check out esportxhub.com and then go to drop maps. And right here we have a ton of drop maps you can choose from, or you can request a new one if you land at a more chill spot that we don't have here already. So you can upload a photo of where you want to land and the email you want us to send it to, and then you can get the best drop every time for the city. When you're choosing a drop, make sure there's a lot of heal, maybe splashes, so you can turn on spawns right here, and also a lot of loot and maybe some launch pads so you can get away as well. Now, what a lot of people do wrong, they go out of their drop spot with 300 mats. We don't want that. We want at least 750 mats in mid-game, ideally full brick. That's the most important mat to fight. You always want to use brick when you're fighting because it's harder. People can't break through that easily. And also have a bit of wood. So 500 brick and 300 plus wood, but wood you can easily max out as well. And you don't necessarily need metal, but it's good if you get some as well. Now, before we continue, because I just got 1,000 subs, I have a creator code now, so make sure you type in Coach Philip right here in the support a creator code in the shop, just like that, and we'll be doing some giveaways for people who have entered this code as well. Now, the next thing that is super important is that you actually are aware of where you are on the map, and that you're not just blindly rotating looking at the mini map. You do actually want to open the big map and look at your position in the map, and then you can decide where to go, because if you want to play more aggressive, there's spots where more people are that play more aggressive and there's more fights going on. So on the congested side of zone there will be more people that are looking to fight. Then if you want to play more chill and go for smart fights, you want to rotate to dead side. That's where less people are, and you can get some more chill fights because you won't get third partied as easily. And this position also usually makes it easier to rotate into next zone because there's not a lot of people around you that make it hard to rotate. So you can easily continue into endgame. So for people that want to rank up quick, I would recommend playing dead side. Number 4 is using the void mask correctly. I have a whole video on this you can watch. I'll link it up top. But the most important thing is that you use the void mask only when necessary and you actually see where you're going. So you want to see where you throw it and then where you would actually spawn and if that's a good spot. So ideally, if there's someone looking after you, you want to throw it behind a rock, for example, where he can't see you then. Or before you start a fight, you can throw it somewhere, and if the fight doesn't go well, you can just teleport away. So you can use the void mask in some different ways that are actually quite smart to get you out of some risky situations. And of course, it's also really good for endgame rotates and tournaments. If you want to learn more on that, make sure you check out the full video on it. Number 5 is actually finishing the fights quick, especially if you don't have that many mats. This is really important because you don't have mats to take the fight forever, so you want to finish it as quick as possible. So how do you actually finish the fight quick? You can check out the video on the blueprint to winning every fight that goes in depth on this topic. But the most important thing is that you get an opening tag on your enemy and you see them first. That way they're already 90 to 100 damaged, and then you just need to push them. They usually box up and you want to pressure them and use your piece control so they can't keep running away. For this, you can check out my practice map right here. Practice area by Coach Philip. You can practice your piece control and your peaks, which is really important for finishing fights quick in box fights. So those are the 5 most important things you need to be able to do. If you want to learn more, try to check out the other videos I made on this topic to go into more depth, and let me know if you have any questions. Just comment down below. I'll see you on the next one.